Yeah, looking right at him.
Well, just tell the length of their nose.
The guys back live. I think it should be the same.
All right, we've come out of closed session for the public. We have also certified that the closed session was conducted in accordance with Code of Virginia, Section 2.2-37111A. Dr. Arbogast, you have a few more items we need to take care of?
Yes, sir. I've got a few more items to share with the board. Hopefully this will be the last time that I share this item with you. We've had this conversation, but I want to make sure that you are aware of this conversation before I sign off on it and send it back to ZMM. This is regarding the auditorium at Giles High School and the band and chorale rooms. I asked her to check see if it will back up.
You've got to put the new link on there.
I use the same settings, so I'd have to.
Because when I pull it up, it
It's going
goes to the old one.
Can you just repost a link for the second half?
I've got to log into it.
Technical difficulties.
Got a whole code with me. It is just now reasonable for temperature wise, just now. From you making a beef brisket in this room for some reason.
Huh?
It was live. I went to the links from it.
Flipping
Well, but it goes
oven level
to the
heat
one we
in
had
here.
like earlier.
Showed him going down and
You just see if the county folks can come in and set that to 65 all the time, no matter what you put it to, it's still always 65.
So you have it?
When nobody's in here, I keep it on 75.
75.
Thank you for saving energy, except when you do it in the wintertime.
No, I don't do it in the wintertime.
Yeah, you keep it on
74.
75.
She keeps it the same year round, hot in the summer and hot in the winter.
75, we'd have to let school out if the building was 75.
Yeah.
I mean, Todd thinks our house is on the Celanese thermostat. I said, I'm not gonna have this house in the high 70s. It's gonna be in the 68. So just because you work in 100 degrees,
Gosh, I freeze.
if we fight over that, I'm gonna put that thermostat in a lockbox and he can go get the key. I'm gonna fix that problem. Can you come do that, Philip?
What's that?
Can you come install a lockbox over my
Okay.
thermostat?
Yeah.
And only give one key out to me.
Where do I go to pay dues for stuff?
Rockingham County School.
Down at the Farm Bureau. And they said, you better be glad. Oh my God.
Can hear you.
Down at the, well, get that off of there. We're talking about, is that the heat?
yeah, you were on record about the heat.
Is that one just now? Summer school? Is that comment just now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good Lord, you're freezing to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
See this modern technology. You're going on vacation?
I doubt it.
I didn't know if you had.
All I do is travel. The past 2 days.
I made that change.
560
Jim
miles.
should
Past
be
2 days.
You know, the older I get,
Oh, the 26.
it kills my back and my leg.
Yeah, it's killed me.
But come home. Jason, did you go to the beach?
Yeah, came back Tuesday, Emily came back yesterday.
Where'd you go? What beach?
Morehead City.
Okay. Did y'all have fun?
Had a good time. Boys went to sailing camp, a couple weeks.
Good. The beach?
What's that?
You go on the beach? You usually go.
Oh, that's fun.
Right.
Where you going for that? I know you're probably.
Her parents again.
Yeah. Her parents and then her sister, brother-in-law, and their 2 kids, house full.
Back there. And then we must go to Hilton Head. It's hard to find property on the beach at Hilton Head. I love that. I'll just, if I'm gonna go to the beach, I'm gonna go to the beach.
I hate to go to.
Yeah.
I hate to go to the beach. You gotta drive to it
I
or
don't
walk
even
to
walk, I don't even walk across the street.
it. No, I
I
don't
want
need
to see it when I wake up.
Thought you should get down there now. They
That's the purpose. I don't do it but once a year.
cut around part of Winston-Salem, and then you can avoid.
Go to Florida? Did you used to go to Florida?
Goldsboro, the only place you gotta get to anymore is Kinston.
Do y'all still go there?
We've been having a hard time the last couple of years with
Travel stuff?
the schedule. Well, Hannah goes back for volleyball
Probably soon.
August 1st. And then Caitlin starts the ball tryouts August 1st.
So you gotta go in the next few weeks if you're going.
Right, and I've been getting bumped because she goes with some boy for a week on his
That's
vacation.
That's July 8th.
Ain't no boy worth it.
We didn't allow that.
Just stop it.
I could cancel it, but it'd be a lot of pouting. Well,
You can take Pelton, you can't cancel it.
Not yours.
You can't cancel her.
No.
3, 2, 1.
I just got a house again.
3, 2, 1.
Are we back, Dr. Arbogast?
I think so.
All right. So we have come out of closed session. We've certified that closed session was conducted in accordance with Code of Virginia, Section 2.2-3711A. Dr. Arbogast, you want to continue?
As I was saying, I'm gonna have a conversation, hopefully the last one, about the stage, the auditorium and the music rooms at Giles High School. I am going to sign the document to send back to ZMM so we can get the music and the band and the chorale rooms moving forward. That's $13,914 per room. Just want to make sure. However, the auditorium sound system is more than what we had talked about because of the additional equipment that was asked to be put in. That's the additional wireless mics. So the cost is $100,492, not $85,000, whatever, 85, whatever. So I wanted you to know that before I signed the document and sent it back to them. But that's gonna go back to them today.
Still within the budget that we have, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we had 150,000 in the carryover for those. So, but again, before I signed it, I knew the increase. I wanted to make sure that you were aware. And then before I sent it off. Also, we received official notification yesterday, however, from DOE for the state construction grant. It was dated last Wednesday, the 21st. So, based on this, again, we were awarded one of 28 school divisions to receive awards. Giles, Macy, and Nares High School for the grant amounts. Giles High School was just over 5.3 million. Macy McClary was just over 2.9, and Nares High School was just over 3.8. We will have to submit funding requests each quarter following January 1st, April 1st, July 1st, October 1st, and submit all qualifying costs for it. The DOE, there's a form that they gave us that we've got to complete. We have to provide supporting documentation from our architects that goes along with those requests when we submit them. And, again, just as a reminder, qualifying costs for those, for that state funding, it's planning, design, architectural and engineering, site acquisition, construction phase, including the core building structure and related site work, outdoor facility use for athletic or extracurricular activities, loose equipment, and furniture. So I think we knew that, but again, just wanted to reiterate that. Also, so you know, by July 21st, I have to submit a letter to DOE that states that we understand that we have 6 months to obligate those funds from the grant award notification.
What is that date again?
June 21st, last Wednesday.
So anything we're gonna do
We
on those campuses has to be fully locked in place with a bid in hand, and we need to have entered into an agreement with the contractor within 6 months of that June 30th date.
We
Is
have
that
to
what-
obligate the funds, because what I'm certifying is that I've read and understand the above provision, because the provision says, certifying its intent to obligate awarded grant funds for the construction projects within 6 months of the grant award notification from DOE. Obligation and expenditure of award grant funds by school divisions will be monitored by the Department of Ed.
So what does obligation mean? Does that mean that you just say, we know we're gonna put that into our budget, that we acknowledge that we're gonna spend it?
Obligation means we know that we're spending that amount of money and it's gonna be spent on those projects.
Okay. Have they provided some kind of a document that we use to do that?
There is a document that we show quarterly grant funding requests. That's
There's not an
gonna show-
obligation?
No, there's
document?
not, but I think me signing this document is showing that we're gonna obligate those funds. That's us stating that we're gonna obligate those funds. There is no form that's, other than that I've seen,
Okay.
unless you've seen one. And again, I just received this.
Obligate's not the same as contract. Obligate sounds more like, well, just run that by Jim.
I just wanna make sure they don't intend us to have a bid in hand and have an agreement with the low bidding contractor. I wanna make sure that's not what they think is obligation.
We'll verify that today with them and communicate that.
Cause you send that paper and us having bids already received, that's a whole different ballgame, and we would have to take a different scheduled track if that's what they're looking for. So let's just make sure that what obligation means.
We'll verify that with them.
Okay.
Okay, I'll verify that we'll verify that and have that answer, and we'll communicate that with you. And the last item that I have is, so you know, I've communicated with you in email as well. We were contacted by CRA about the last bill. In order to close that account out and finish our relationship, we're gonna get out of here and get that paid.
If we have documented
We don't deserve it.
proof that what we owe them is what we owe them, then that's all we need to send them.
That's what they're gonna get, I mean, they came back, there was there was a scope in April of 2021 or 22. That showed the additional 15.5 for those 3 schools, and that's what CMTA did. If you came in and they did the investigation with them and on the 3 schools, that's what their statement that was. So
I don't know that they got the scope of the original, but
yeah,
In my business, which that is my business, when you don't hit the mark, to save face, you acknowledge that you did not provide what, but that's neither here nor there. I don't want to get into a attorney battle because the money we're trying to save will be quickly burned up through attorney time. So if, I'm just one board member, but I'm good with getting that cleaned up and getting away from that.
I want to be done and move on,
Yeah.
and our relationship is
What a
complete.
mess, yeah.
Unless something changes. If something changes, I'll let you know for sure. That's what I plan on doing now.
Well, there goes $1,000 we saved earlier.
Well, and the public needs to be aware, we catch a lot of questions about all these studies, but that one, we asked for what we believed was what we needed. And they went through some company issues, and the people that were in charge fell off ladders, and I mean, it was one thing after another.
Yeah, they had that Christiansburg High School project to tide them over.
And it's a shame that the dollars were not maybe better utilized. I don't think that was any fault of us or our staff, just bad luck.
But still, I believe I'm done with everything.
Okay,
You need this contract.
Yep.
Next meeting.
so I got one last thing that I'd like to do before we get to scheduling some meetings. We previously had gone over the superintendent's contract, and it is the board's duty to perform reviews and address that contract. And so that's what we're gonna do now. We've discussed the new contract and terminating the contract that is in effect now, and then moving forward with a new contract that totals 3 years, ending June 2026. And so I need a motion to first, well, I guess we could do that all in one.
I'll move to terminate Dr. Arbogast's contract as superintendent ending June 30th, 2023. And at the same time, we appoint him with a new contract for a term of 3 years beginning July 1st, 2023 and ending June 30th, 2026.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is a unanimous vote.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, and so now if we can look at some dates.
Stevie, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
I just, as board members, I just want to send out our condolence to Steve and Margie Janelle. You know, Margie is one of our teachers at Eastern, and Ty was a graduate at Giles High School and great community member. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Janelle family during this time. I just wanted to mention them.
Yes, we'll see.
Thank you, Melissa. That's very appropriate. There are no words. Okay, we're gonna meet in July, Dr. Arbogast?
Whatever y'all you tell me. Try to work around individual vacations.
I mean, I think there's enough going on that it'd probably not be a bad idea to meet. If it lasts 10 minutes, it does. If it lasts more than that, so be it.
Your next meeting anyway is gonna be 10 time.
Anybody, what does everybody have in July? The normal meeting would be the 13th, right? No, the 20th?
Be the 20th. I anticipate I'll be around that week,
You'll be gone that week?
17th. It's Mustang's out the week before that.
Why don't we just go the week of the 31st? I think everybody will be,
Yeah.
but you know,
You know, regular meeting will be the 10th.
I won't be here.
oh,
You'll be back.
for the Mark's previous
Mark. Oh, but you're going to the beach before then. I am.
Why don't
You
we,
wanna do it the 30th or the 1st?
well, if we stick to what we've done traditionally, we can do a work session
Okay.
on first.
Yeah, and get away with it.
And then our regular meeting will be on the 10th.
That'll be the 7,
Mike's meetings here that day.
On the 31st, on the 1st? Yeah, we've got a
This would
meeting
be the
here on the 1st.
31st.
So you wanna, what's the second look like for everybody?
That's-
Second, we've got administrators here, I think you all gone on the
We're on
31st.
31st and 1st, but,
You're in
yeah.
Beach River, Title I meeting, Title meeting,
Third,
New York City. We've got administrative meetings the 2nd and the 3rd.
when are those over?
Yeah, most likely.
would there be issues that we need to address coming out of those meetings? Would it be better to have that?
The administrative meetings?
Yeah.
Don't anticipate
Okay.
anything coming out of those administrative meetings that you all would have to address, I don't believe. It's more training and, updating on opening the
So
schools.
31st doesn't work, 1st doesn't work.
26, 27.
Did you say, so is somebody out of town July 26th, 7th?
I was looking at
But
it.
I don't know if
Okay.
that,
Me, sorry, but y'all can do it without me.
I'm looking at being out that,
I'm not that way.
that's the last week. before
Vacation,
football
that
starts.
So the week of the 31st, what day does work? Anything?
You have this week.
22nd.
And we can do them after,
Monday.
Here to here,
Monday,
then you're here to here.
basically,
I'm here to here, Lisa's.
can we do the 31st?
I'll be gone, but
We can't, she won't be here, but that's fine.
31st, what do y'all wanna do? You wanna do a 10, you wanna do a 2?
It's up to y'all, whatever's best for y'all.
I went to 2022.
Was that a work session or board meeting?
Work session
Board
I
meeting,
won't be here.
on the 31st?
He's going to Colorado.
What the, are you gone that whole week?
But leave the 27th, come back on the
He's
1st.
gone the whole summer.
Coming back on the 1st?
Caesar asking when he doesn't have vacation.
So the 2nd, y'all have administrative meetings, but we could do it in the afternoon.
You can't do anything 24th, 25th, or 26th, or you won't be here. will you?
It's 5 o'clock.
I got practice,
I'm here
I
tonight.
don't care.
I think.
do y'all have one practice or 2 days? 2 a day?
Administrative meetings on the 3rd as well, you said?
second.
We can do it when I'm on vacation, it's okay.
I'm probably gonna be out that week.
I mean, 22nd through 29th,
Y'all
I'm
get-
gonna be gone, but you can do it then.
Y'all
Friday
don't
the
need
4th.
grief, but it.
And if you, that's when you wanna schedule it.
I remember they're not work.
Well, you can have vacation, or you can have your Friday. I don't know which one.
As I said,
Figure out something.
If we're gonna do it on the Friday, I would ask to do it in the morning, get it done in the morning.
Let's do it 9 AM the 1st. Does that work?
No, the 4th.
4th, I mean, yeah.
9 AM on the 4th,
Holden Beach.
and then we can get y'all out of here.
All right, when is this?
Work session,
Probably we're having.
9 AM, August the 4th.
4th, okay.
And then regular board meeting will be August the 10th. And is that a 4:30 or a 6?
That is a 7:30 in the morning.
7:30 AM, 10-4.
Oh, my,
That is new staff,
teachers.
okay,
new teachers.
that's right.
So August 4th, 9 AM,
That's right,
What time's the work session again?
9 AM.
9 AM, okay.
Thursday.
'cause 14th through the
before staff
17th.
gets- When staff go back.
And then 10th is 7:30. August 10th, 7:30 AM.
Yes.
Here we go, July. August
I'll tell them I ain't gonna be here that day too.
10th, August 4th. At 9, right?
Okay,
Work session.
are we good on dates? Anything else from administration before I go to final comments from board members? Dr. Brown, Ms. Mustaine, Dr. Arbogast,
Yes, sir.
Ms. Amanda? All right, Mr. Pennington, you wanna
We
close it
got
out?
Well, it's like Melissa said, we need to keep the Janelle family in our thoughts and prayers. So, but other than that, I think we've had a pretty good year. I'd like to thank Dr. Arbogast, Ms. Mustang, Ms. Amanda, and Dr. Brown for everything they do and continue to do. I know sometimes we ask a lot of you, but you do it with a smile and get it done, so we really appreciate that. Thank all of our teachers, bus drivers, custodians, cafeteria workers, anybody that has anything to do with school. Thanks for a great year. Hopefully we can come back next year and keep going. Congratulations to all the sports teams. I'm not going to name them all. I think Dr. Arbogast named them, but congratulations to all of them. And I just hope everybody has a wonderful summer, safe summer, and come back next year and hit the ground running.
Well, kind of what Philip said, I just want to thank everybody. I feel like we had a great year, and I feel like we're starting to really just come out of COVID, everything's kind of trying to get back to normal. So I just want to thank everybody that's employed by Giles County Public Schools, and I appreciate all your dedication and your hard work to do what's best for our kids. So just thank you for that, and enjoy the rest of your summer, because it's hard to believe we're already in July. It's crazy. So
Basically are in July.
I know, that's what it's crazy. So, but nope, other than that, we'll look forward to seeing our new teachers and staff in August.
I realized everybody's going on vacation but me. That's the way it usually is. Again, thank everybody, so I don't really have anything to add, so just gonna, everybody works hard, so thank the board for what they do, so I'm gonna pass it on.
Thanks for all the work this year, everybody. Let's have a great year next year.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the Board of Supervisors again for both budgets, doing the best thing to the community and our school system. Thanks to all the folks who'll be working to get the schools ready. It's obviously underway and a big lift, get everything ready to go, and got a lot of exciting improvements coming to buildings that have been a long time coming. So keep moving on that, and everybody have a good summer. We'll adjourn with that.
Brag on your daughter.
And I just thought about it as well. One thing we need to also keep Lisa Ratcliffe and her family in our thoughts and prayers as well for the loss of her husband.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to make sure I mention that as well. And still, I apologize for forgetting to mention your daughter as all-state honors as well in track. So,
How many medals did you get?
There are 3, I think.
What color are they?
I don't know. She's probably on Facebook. So
I moved to adjourn.
they did.
I moved to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
We gotta get her
Pictures. Oh, yeah.
What'd you call it, face crack?
That's what I call it.
I mean, he cracks me up. He probably knows more what's going on with face crack than anybody.
The BRN